Wondering if you really need a piano teacher, or can you learn piano on your own? It's a difficult question to answer, especially if you're new to music and you aren't sure where to start. In this video, I'll explain the benefits and the disadvantages of teaching yourself piano and of taking formal lessons with a teacher. I'll help you decide if learning independently is right for you and your goals. If you do choose to teach yourself piano, I'll share some common pitfalls that you can avoid. And then I'll close with some helpful tips to make your self-teaching journey a lot more effective and enjoyable. Let's get started. Why do people want to teach themselves? There are a lot of reasons why teaching yourself piano is a natural choice. As we take a look at the key reasons for independent learning, see which ones resonate the most with you. Many piano players choose to teach themselves because it saves money. Professional teachers can charge $60 an hour or more for their instruction, and for a lot of people, this can be a financial strain. By contrast, teaching yourself can be a lot cheaper. You'll probably buy a few method books, purchase a course, or download some sheet music for a relatively low cost. There's a ton of free content online as well, like YouTube videos and free lead sheets and sheet music. For many people, this option is a lot cheaper than private lessons. Other people don't want to make a commitment to weekly lessons. Life is busy, and they don't want to be forced to practice every day and make time for a lesson once a week. This rigid schedule sounds boring, and they don't want piano to feel like a chore or just another thing to do. Especially for those starting piano as adults, playing in front of another person like a teacher can be kind of frightening. Playing beginner-level material as an adult, or the thought of messing up in front of another adult, can scare a lot of people away from taking lessons. And the recitals and exams that many piano teachers require definitely don't sound like fun. Some shy away from a piano teacher because they're afraid of being forced to play music they don't like. They want to play music that they find engaging and inspiring, not the dry old classics and little kid music that so many piano teachers assign. Others want to take lessons, but they simply can't find a teacher they get along with, or that's in their price range. This can be a challenge, particularly if you live in a small town or an isolated area. Can you relate to any of these reasons? Tell me which one resonates with you in the comments. If teaching yourself is so much better and cheaper, then why do some people pay for these expensive private lessons? Most of us aren't going to be famous musicians or concert pianists, so why do we even need a piano teacher? Well, there's a lot of reasons why every single pianist can benefit from having a piano teacher. The most important thing that you can get from a teacher is detailed, instant feedback about your playing. This is invaluable because it's something you cannot do when you're teaching yourself. This feedback allows you to grow and become a much better pianist much quicker. Plus, a teacher will often provide extra information that you would never have thought to ask about. For example, they'll tell you tidbits of history behind the piece that you're learning, or explain symbols in the sheet music that have puzzled you. They'll often be able to give you guidance that can only be shared by someone who's been playing the piano for quite a few years. A teacher can often explain or demonstrate a concept in such a way that it will help you understand it faster. Online tutorials or method books don't always explain the material in the clearest way for you to understand. Plus, a teacher will tailor the instruction to your needs and wants. And this is something that inanimate books and videos can't really do. A teacher can structure the lesson specifically to help you feel inspired, to enjoy the music that you're playing, and to understand the concepts that you're learning, and to help you grow as a pianist. A great teacher will encourage you along your piano journey and inspire you to love music. A great teacher is someone whom you enjoy spending time with, and you'll look forward to your lessons each week. They'll be able to help you and guide you to reach your dreams and your goals in piano. Having a piano teacher will help you make much faster progress in piano. The accountability of weekly lessons alone will make you practice much more frequently and consistently, and you'll be able to reach your piano goals much sooner than you think. If you're a teen or adult who's thinking of starting piano, check out this great video for reasons why it is never too late to start, and some awesome tips for learning on your own. We've taken a look at the benefits of teaching yourself versus the benefits of having a piano teacher. But what are some of the cons about learning piano on your own? Here are some things to watch out for, especially if you've been teaching yourself piano for a while. Many self-taught pianists don't know how to read music very well. Playing chord charts or lead sheets or by ear are fantastic skills that every pianist should have. But if you can't read sheet music, you're actually limiting yourself. You won't be able to read and teach yourself some of the most beautiful and exciting music in the world. Another pitfall is having timing and tempo issues. Understanding rhythms and how they fit together in the right and left hands can be tricky to learn on your own, and playing along with a steady beat can be even harder. Poor posture and incorrect hand position are other issues that are common among self-taught pianists. Unless you've researched this or learned correct posture from a teacher, most people have no idea that they're sitting too close to the piano or that they're holding their hands incorrectly. Correcting your hand posture and your body position is a simple fix that will improve your comfort at the piano and make your playing better right away. Most self-taught pianists also struggle with knowing what finger to use where. There's so many notes on the keyboard, and it's hard to know how to play all of them without running out of fingers. Another thing that I see a lot of independent learners do is they try to learn music that is too hard for them. For example, you should not be trying to play advanced classical repertoire in your first few years of piano. They also might try to learn too much at once, which is actually counterproductive. A lot of self-taught pianists also don't know how to practice effectively, which slows down their progress and leaves them feeling really frustrated. There's nothing more discouraging than spending weeks or months learning a piece and then having to give up because you've made so little progress. Some self-taught pianists also delay purchasing a good keyboard or piano because they're not sure if they want to stick with piano, and that means they're often playing on a poor quality instrument or one that doesn't even work correctly. And this can really hold back their technique and slow down the progress. So, now that we've looked at the pros and cons of teaching yourself piano, let's take a minute to think about this. Is teaching yourself right for you? Well, it depends. Only you can answer that question. If you're new to piano and you're not really sure if piano is right for you, giving it a trial period where you learn independently for a few months is a great idea. That way, if it turns out that you don't like piano, you can change your mind at any time. If you are really self-motivated, you can learn a lot about piano and become quite skilled learning on your own. In fact, even if you have a piano teacher, you still need to be self-motivated. However, if you're really excited about piano and you want to make fast progress, I'd highly recommend getting a piano teacher as soon as you can. The feedback and advice from a good teacher will help you improve much faster, and the encouragement that they provide will boost your enthusiasm about learning piano. Plus, the commitment of weekly lessons will motivate you to practice more, which will in turn speed up your progress. Now that you know the pros and the cons of teaching yourself piano, you can make an informed decision about what will work best for you. Whether you choose to learn independently or find a piano teacher, I wish you all the best in your piano journey. Before you go, please hit that subscribe button and stick around for more great videos that are coming up in a few seconds. Happy piano playing!